We're sailing and we are tipping hard.
We spent the last hour watching these two humpbacks breach and play and tail slap. It's been phenomenal.
Wow.
They don't vocalize really unless they're eating.
If you're new here, I'm Hayden and this is my husband Aaron. We sold nearly everything we owned to travel full-time around the US in an RV. After spending 4 years on the road, we're taking this show internationally to find the best vegan food around the world. We've been visiting our old stomping grounds in the San Juan Islands in Washington State, which is where we met and fell in love. Today we're heading out to explore the islands by sailboat with our friends Barbara and David at All Aboard Sailing.
Our main goals are to have a good time on the water, to have a good time and to show you guys the islands and the wildlife. We also have whales, so we try to include whales at some point in the day where we can. The whales that we expect to see are humpbacks, minke whales, and of course transient orca whales, marine mammal eating orcas, and what we term resident orcas. The resident orcas are fish eating orcas. So we've got fish eating orcas and mammal eating orcas.
We are out on a boat right now sailing around the San Juan Islands. We spent the last hour watching these two humpbacks breach and play and tail slap. It's been phenomenal.
Having such a nice time lounging on these bean bags up in the front of the sailboat, and after we watched all the humpback whales, we got word that the transient orca whales are heading our way. Otherwise, it's a beautiful day, so relaxing, perfect way to end our trip to the San Juan Islands.
So if you haven't seen our last San Juan Island video, you'll be able to click here. But we used to live on the island, so it has a really special meaning to us. Being out on the boat, we've seen so many incredible animals. We've seen humpback whales, mouflon sheep, all sorts of little crazy looking deer, bald eagles, harbor seals, porpoises. Right now we're out looking for orca, which I've never seen the transients. I've only ever seen the southern residents, so I'm kind of hoping we see the transients. But I'm not going to complain if we see any of them.
So we just passed the last island in the US, and everything else is from Canada. Going to Canada, baby.
We're in Canada!
Oh, vocals.
Generally, they don't vocalize really unless they're eating.
So in front of us, we're watching the T-49As, and behind us is a cormorant rookery. And we're sailing. We're moving. We're moving, we're grooving. We're sailing and we are tipping hard.
Approaching Halibut Island, doing a speed of 5.8 knots. Motor sailing, kind of nose into the wind.
So we did a pretty terrible job when we got onto the boat about introducing everybody, because we just got on and got our briefing and all of a sudden there were whales. So we did a terrible job, but we want to introduce you to our friends Barbara and David, who own and operate All Aboard Sailing, which is the best way you should see whales here in the San Juan Islands. There's a very small amount of people on the boat, unlike the big whale watching tours where there's like 100 people and you're speeding around chasing whales. This is much more enjoyable. We took a full day sail. It was absolutely beautiful.
And you get to sit on beanbag chairs, you can have snacks, you can have drinks. It's just really relaxing.
Super chill.
Really intimate experience. Fantastic.
All Aboard Sailing. Do it.
.com.
I look crazy.
And you get to sit on beanbag.
Wait. Okay, go.
And you get to sit on beanbag chairs.